man, what's good, everybody, man? Y'all already know, Tek the motherfucking Jet, you feel me? We once again live here in the motherfucking gas station. Who we got with us today, man?
Yung Abe for sure.
Hey, okay. Man, that's a unique name. So where you get that name? How'd you come up with that name?
Shit, really, I'm the youngest in my family out of 3. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always call me Abe, especially my sister. You know, so that's where I really got that shit from.
Okay. How long you been doing music?
Shit, about 9-10 years now.
Okay. So, man, last time I seen you, first time we linked up, we linked up at a show. You feel me? What you been on since then?
Shit, still on the same grind, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Still doing shows. I've been getting in that studio. I also audio engineer.
Oh, yeah?
And mix projects.
Damn, we might have to talk about some shit. Okay, yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, man, okay. So where you from?
Shit, I'm originally from Louisiana, but I had moved to Mississippi due to Katrina.
Okay.
And I've been out there all my life, so, you know, Louisiana, baby, but Mississippi at the heart, you feel me?
Okay, which part of Mississippi?
Shit, down south, like close to like Bay St. Louis. Nobody really know the name of the town. It's super small, like 10K people. ain't shit out there. You feel me?
What brought you to the H?
Shit, really just working, more opportunity, just move around, honestly, and just keep expanding the brand. Whole point is to expand the brand however you can, and the best way is to do it like the old school way and move around. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been coming back and forth to the H?
Shit, it's been about a solid 7-8 months. I mean, been back and forth.
How you been liking it, you know, doing the transition? How's the transition been, you know, coming back and forth?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been to quite a few places, but Texas is really it.
Yeah,
like, it's,
I ain't gonna cap, it is.
Yeah.
I tell people that shit too. Bruh, I'm always come home to visit, but
yeah.
I'm not moving back home. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm not moving back home. Nigga, shit too expensive. Shit, man, hey, once you get out here to Texas, the space, you get a whole lot more space, all that type, like, yeah. I be telling niggas, nah, bro.
Everything.
I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing that. Okay. So what did you enjoy the most about being out here in the H?
Shit, just really traveling, seeing new things, new places, new faces, and honestly having the opportunity for a lot more shows than I ever even had, because the only place I really could go like back then was really just the city, New Orleans and shit, and going out there, but like they had too much shit, everybody dying and too much drama out there and not enough money, you know what I'm saying? It's just had to get the fuck out of there.
So you was originally from New Orleans part of them? Okay. Damn. So coming from New Orleans, you know, did you listen to the New Orleans style, like, you know, Lemon and Cash Money? Did that have like some type of play in, you know, your music environment?
Somewhat.
Atmosphere?
It was more like Lil Wayne had the most influence on me.
True.
I was really a Wayne fan more than any of the other artists. I like Master P, but I really like his like mentality more than anything.
That's me too, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, you know, make it say is always gonna be my shit. But yeah, you feel me? I respect his mind. You feel me? Way beyond what I did. Way beyond what I did music and stuff. So, but coming from New Orleans out here, so how is New Orleans? You know, because everybody, I go to New Orleans, you know, and I only stay on the strip. You know. So you know, once you go off that strip, you know, I don't really know too high is New Orleans, especially after Katrina, you know. Like I said, I've only gone out there just to be out on the strip, fucking around, you know, just regular shit, you know, having fun and shit. But, you know, I ain't ever really got that full New Orleans experience. So, you know, how is kind of New Orleans out there?
Well, honestly, Katrina kind of did better for it because everything went under construction and everything looked a little bit more modern in terms, like back then it was more old school look. And shit, like environment, I ain't gonna lie, it got a little bit worse, cause in terms of like killings and shit, like a lot. You could barely even go to the gas station without, unless you had like you watching.
So is y'all's rule?
I seen niggas with blickies out there. Oh God,
y'all rule still the same? Is it like, what is it? Cause when I first moved out here, and when Katrina first hit up in DC, it was a couple New Orleans niggas that came up, and I got real cool with some, but they was telling me this crazy ass motherfucking law shit that y'all had in Louisiana, like motherfucking. Something about like they only got 30 days to fucking figure out. I'm guessing figure out if you really actually did the murder, or if not, they gotta let you go or some type of shit.
They be letting niggas go. They be letting niggas go, and they for sure. I ain't saying nothing, but niggas getting away with the shit.
Oh yeah, that's what I say. I'm already hit. That's what I said. That's why my homeboy said he kind of left from New Orleans. He was like, man. You know, New Orleans is just different. Like, you know, everybody, he said, everybody got their shit, but he was just like, it's just different out there. He would always just tell me, like, bro, it's just different. It just really is just different. Like, and I'd be like, damn, you watch certain artists and shit coming from New Orleans, you'd be like, damn, well, maybe you having fun and shit, turned out, and you'd be like, but Louisiana, y'all definitely got a nice creation when it comes to music.
Right.
So with the Louisiana stand front, how do you feel, with all y'all different type of artists, which y'all got like Boosie, NBA, Lil Wayne, Master P, I mean...
We wouldn't even consider Boosie, but like we vibe with Boosie. BR just, it's the same, it's still home, but it ain't really the city.
That sound kind of like how motherfucking Maryland and Baltimore be like. And them PG niggas, PG County and Baltimore, it's literally right here, bro. But nigga, if you ask them niggas, fuck no, I don't fuck with. Like, it's like they some niggas from a whole nother fucking atmosphere or some shit. That shit crazy. So Baton Rouge and New Orleans, I mean, I know it's about an hour apart from each other.
It's only an hour. But it ain't nothing but a skill compared to Houston. Everything about a damn hour drive. Oh God.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say. Houston definitely, but I mean, I get to see different things, like you kind of said. You know, coming out here to Houston, you definitely get to see. You being out here in Houston, you experience. I mean, you tried any good food out here? Because I know I've been on the hunt. I've been on it, nigga. I've been finding some spots. I ain't gonna lie. I've been finding. You been finding any good ass places you been eating out here?
I like seafood, so I've been going to places like the Lotus.
Bro,
the Lotus be spanking.
Nigga, that's my shit. That's my motherfucking shit. I love Lotus.
Lost and Found.
That
shit busting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I had some nice salmon from that bitch.
Okay, Lost and Found. Yeah. Where's that at about?
That's close to downtown. Really, what's the name of that place? Seaside. You ever heard of Seaside Lounge?
Yeah.
It's close. It's about like 5-10 minutes away from that bitch.
That motherfucker be popping. I done seen that. Okay. So, now let's get back into your music things aspect. So, you got any new singles or anything since the last time that we actually introduced ourselves to each other? That was the first time meeting up with you. And like I said, appreciate you coming back out, talking with me. But you have any singles or anything you've been working on lately?
Yeah, I just put out Jeff Gordon, NASCAR driver.
What inspired that?
Shit, buying a brand new Ford and pushing that bitch. Oh God, pushing that bitch. Nigga be feeling like a NASCAR driver sometimes. Boy, oh God.
So that's your new single, a new EP, or a new album?
Just new single.
Okay.
I'm only putting out singles right now. I'm thinking about putting out an album. I got buku songs, just trying to figure it out.
So let me ask you that then, because I have a couple of different artists that I have been bringing in here. I've heard everybody kind of saying the same, like, man, fuck all that album shit. I'm really not with that shit right now. What's the meaning behind that right now, or at least with your meaning?
It's easier to just push a single, cause your main focus is on one song. An album, you're focusing on every song. So you can only think about the direction of the album, like in whole, like as a promotion scheme. But like with just a single, I can just push a single. If people like it, push it. If they don't, then I'm on to something next. You know, I'm on to the next thing. Shoot it out. What you think? It's just really a feedback type situation. For me, at least. Everybody could be different.
Okay. So here's a question I want to ask you now. So do you like being on social media a lot, or is that something that?
Nah, it's just something I gotta do.
I like that you said it like that, because that's something I was gonna get to, you know, because I like to get into everybody. See, exactly why we can't go loud. So,
Hey.
Alright. So yeah, damn. What the fuck was my motherfucker saying? I gotta edit that shit out. Damn. Oh yeah. So now, with the people, with the social media, and music now, because it's a lot of people that I feel don't really like being on social media, but it's something that obviously, like you said, it's something that you got to do. How important do you feel social media is to an upcoming or an inspiring artist or anybody that's really doing music? You feel me? Trying to take their music anywhere. How important do you feel that social media is to your career? I'm sorry.
It just depends on person to person. Like honestly, if you want to go far, then you got to be in everybody's faces as often as possible. If you just take music as a hobby, just to get your mind off shit, and then by all means, just do that as your gateway to, you know. But other than that, like, social media is important. You got to be on that bitch damn near every day. Like, you got to be in people's faces. Like, it's promotion. Like, it's just like you watching TV and Christmas commercial come on. They gotta keep pushing that Christmas promotion, because hell, it's Christmas. You know, you gotta get people to buy shit, and that's for people to buy your album. If you want people to buy your album, you gotta be in front of people's faces.
That is very true. So for somebody that really doesn't understand, you know, the importance of social media, how would somebody that doesn't really, how would you say somebody that, since you say that you don't like social media as much, but you realize the importance of it, how would you tell somebody to grasp that? Till you feel me? Because I know I'm starting to realize that with a lot of people. I've come to realize a lot of people have a lot of good talent, but it goes back to, man, I don't feel like being on. I don't feel like posting, and I'll be like, damn. I feel, you know, in one interim, I do feel it like, damn. You feel me? You don't want people all in your business, but then, just like you said, you know, how far do you really want to go though? You feel me? When I have to ask that, when I go there to say that with people, you know, some people take it in the wrong way, but just like you said, it's kind of that does have that big old play in it. Like, that kind of shows how far you really want to go. Because, shit is, if you just saying, all right, well, I want to do music and whoop-de-whoop, but you only showing it to your homeboys.
Yeah, you ain't really putting in work.
You feel me? So, how would you say to engage, and how would you start saying, you know, how for somebody to start engaging into social media more without feeling like, Is there a way to be an artist without being in your personal space? Like, I guess that's a question I should say to somebody who's watching. You know,
Well,
is there a way that you're able to be an artist without feeling like somebody's invading your personal space, or you going too deep into your personal?
Shit, you really just gotta show them what you want to show them, honestly, and you can't care about it. You're just putting out content. Like a model friend of mine, she said, because I had asked her, she grew from 10K to 200K now, and I was like, how you doing? And she said, I just didn't care. I just put out every day. Every day was clockwork. I had to put out something, and you just gotta have that mental of just you gotta put out something. You gotta put out so somebody can view and you can remain relevant. Cause it's really a relevancy. You gotta, people forget about you quick, man. Like,
yeah, they do.
Like instant. Like unless you just putting out some picture the next day and they be like, oh, I seen him the other day. Woo woo. I heard his music just last week. You know, it just start clicking for people because everybody moving and you gotta move too.
Okay. So now with being down in Houston, do you feel that being able and opening up, doing these shows, do you feel that opens a lot more doors as far as, I guess, getting people's social media and tapping in with people? And
Facts. Just a few hours ago, I was at the studio, and I ain't know Peso be going through there. I fuck with TSF hard. You know, shout out to TSF and shout out Bust Down Media. Shit, it's just really, I just love it, man, because it's just way more opportunity. You don't know what's around the corner, and you don't know who really listening, and you don't know who at that next show that you gonna pull up at. So
that is true. Have you come across? I know because Houston is damn near like fucking Atlanta. Like it be celebrities out here.
Hey.
Like so sometimes you feel me. Have you came across anybody out here? Anybody? Anything even too top? But because like I say, Atlanta motherfuckers be walking. Celebrities walk. You see celebrities just like regular people, and I mean shit.
yeah,
I've even gone to clubs and shit out here, and people, you see certain people, and in your head you would think everybody would be like, oh shit, but people literally not even on no, oh fuck that nigga type shit. It's just they so used to seeing celebrities out here. It's not like that how it would be in other cities. Oh shit, no, they go woo woo. It just be like, oh shit, they go woo. And you feel me? Some people might be like, hey man, what's up with her? Or some people just might, hey man, that was Whoopi would have just passed by.
Yeah.
You know? You seen anybody kind of significant or significant out here while you've been in your time out here in H?
Honestly, I've been around Sauce Walker a lot. I opened up for him for like 2 times, but I've been around in his circle. Like I opened up for Sauce Woodwinning and what his name is, Sanchi.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. He cool people. He a real go getter, Sanchi, for sure. And I opened up for Maxo Cream by a couple years back, probably like 3. That was like one of my first time coming out to Houston. But
that's
that
live.
shit.
That's live.
Yeah,
That's
man.
what's up, man. That's what's up. So how did you find yourself networking with these different type of people? You just kept putting yourself out there, or you knew somebody, or
it was really shows,
and
it contacted me by word of mouth, and also promoters, man. Talk to promoters. You got to find the promoters, talk to them, and they'll get you on the show. You gotta just hit them up, like consistently, and it's a yes or a no at the end of the day.
So as an artist, who is the top 5 people you feel you should be reaching out to? Since you said, promoters is somebody you need to be reaching out to as an artist, especially an upcoming artist. Who do you feel is, on your social media instead of watching, homeboy do dumbass shit or you feel me, or homegirl shake ass, whatever. What people should you be trying to tap into? Not even saying just like per se names, but what category, like I say, a promoter or engineers or what is this, out there, what do you feel is your top 5?
Oh shit. I'm an engineer, so that first thing I be watching the hell out of Mike Dean shit. Mike Dean the GOAT. I don't give a damn. Shout out Mike Dean. He get whatever Kanye shit, fuck all that, he the GOAT, man. Travis, he did a lot of famous people. I watch a lot of his shit. I'm a huge Yeet fan. I ain't gonna lie. If anybody don't know him, search him up. Yeet, Y-E-A-T. He hard as fuck.
That's another engineer?
Nah, he an artist.
Okay.
I be watching all type of shit. But like the main people I be following is just like Yeet, Mike Dean, and maybe some. I still look up Travis Scott, and cause he's a huge inspiration in my music too. Whatchamacallit, shit, that's pretty much it. Everything else be really missed. I just try and look at shit that could possibly elevate me. Promoters, Miss Megan is the biggest promoter out here. Catch up with her. You know, shout out to Miss Megan. Paradise Promotions out here in Houston. I fuck with her. Shout out to Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with so you said you've been doing music for what? You said about 9-10 years. What inspired you to start doing music?
Shit. Really, it was just, at first it was like my gateway, cause like I ain't really had that many friends. A lot of niggas try to use a nigga and shit, and I peeped the shit at a young age, and I wasn't fucking with that. So I had to separate myself, and one of the main things to separate myself and not go crazy was music. Oh God!
Right.
So that I used to come out after football practice back in the Gap and just get on the track every time. I used to be rapping in the shed.
That's how it all started. So what artists do you feel inspired you to, besides Lil Wayne, what artists, inspired you, to continue doing your music?
Definitely Kanye in second. Cause the College Dropout was, right. It was one of the dopest, and it's an inspiration to the fact that you could really do whatever the fuck you want to do, and just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what position you in, just do it.
For real. That College Dropout, that College Dropout did something. Then the good part about I do like about that album is you can listen to it now and still feel
new. Someone new, cause the production was hard as fuck. Still to this day, like you could just bump that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can still listen to that.
Kanye had the ear. He was blessed.
So with other artists, my bad. I ain't even mean to cut you off.
You good?
With other artists.
Jay-Z. My sister was always bumping Jay-Z. I'm like, man, who that is in the car? And then, shit, I started listening. I'm like, man, this boy is saying some bullshit. Like, some shit normal niggas ain't saying. Like, and I was like, yeah, I fuck with this. I listen to rock and other type of music. I used to listen to a lot of Linkin Park.
Yeah, I used to listen to some too.
A little bit of Papa Roach and Green Day back in the day.
So with that, how many do you feel that rock music kind of matched in to your music style, or
it did tremendously, because I like guitar instrumentals too.
Well,
like real hard. Like soon as a guitar instrumental, I'm locked in. Like, as soon as I hear a guitar and everything, I'm locked in. Guitar and piano, I'm locked in. So, yeah, it's a huge influence on like my cadence and how I rap and everything.
So how do you do your song? Do you do a certain amount of songs per day? Do you do a certain amount of verses per day? How do you build yourself, make yourself better?
It just really whenever the feeling's right. To me, I don't try to force nothing no more. I don't write anymore my music. It's all freestyle. I just don't force it. And whenever I get that feeling, I know I'm gonna snap on that thing every time. Snap. It's just that feeling and confidence behind it. It's just, I know it.
Okay, now that's a good feeling. So when you start feeling that confident feeling with your music?
Facts.
How long have you been feeling? How long have you took it to where that you're confident? Because there's a lot of people it seemed like the more talent they got, the more they would kind of want to hide it or something, or they scared of what this person would say. How long have you been confident in your music?
I'd say about 3 years ago when I really started working with well-known artists and shit. Like I was working with YBZ mixing and shit, and OBNJ, and yeah, just a couple of artists. I also worked with Soulja Boy one time, but it just like just seeing these guys work and like know how they work ethic is, it kind of inspired me to take my own self into the next level, because it's like I know they could do it, I know I can do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How long was you sitting around? So when you were sitting around these different artists, y'all were working as artists, or you were more so doing like more engineering?
Just engineer work. I was always behind the scenes, and now it's like I want to do my own thing now.
What made you want to get in front of the camera now, since before you was behind the scenes? What made you want to start saying, fuck that, y'all gonna know me, fuck that?
Right.
What made you want to do that?
Shit, just when I started feeling my music more, and I was like, yo, this is him. I was like, yo, I gotta drop this, I gotta get out here, do some shit. Oh God. Yes, sir.
So, do you feel? I mean, a lot of upcoming artists, I've been noticing, they have the trouble of a support system with their music. Do you feel that you have a good support system with your music, or?
It's all right. Honestly, it's all right. I mainly got my family, you know, and a couple friends, but it's really just me putting it on channels and marketing myself and trying to build my fan base the real way.
That's good. So how long do you feel? How long do you feel when you doing when you putting out your stuff? How long do you give your songs or your albums or your singles? How long do you give them before you say, all right, now I'm gonna go to something else? Because I know you were saying, like, it's like a feedback thing. So
yeah.
How long do you give before you be like, all right, I ain't heard, I'm done, we gonna go to the next one, or fuck this is enough time. How long do you usually give, or does that kind of depend on, the action of the song?
I kind of don't ever give up on it, because it's still like a piece of my work at the end of the day, and I'm still trying to push it to some extent. I might not push it as hard as the next song, but I'm still going to put my little marketing on it and try and still get heard, because somebody might not like it, somebody will like it.
Yeah, it's true, man. So when you do music, with your music that you've done, do you ever feel that your music can extend past what it is, like how we were just saying with the Kanye album? Can somebody hear, do you feel some of the songs that you did 3 years ago, somebody could still listen to right now and be like, hell yeah?
Hell yeah. You ever heard of that song Trap Queen by Fetty Wap, huh?
Yeah.
Shit. He put that song out about 1-2 years and then it blew. So I'm like,
it's a couple people like that though.
Yes.
I've heard that with a couple people. A couple people before the world knew that song had already been out. Mm-hmm. It just seemed like a new release because they dropped it in a new way.
He just kept pushing.
Okay.
He still believes it's like, really, it's how hard do you believe in yourself? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's how hard do you believe in yourself? What would you put on the line to make this shit happen?
Man, that's deep. Okay, I like that. So since we're going in that direction, I got a song. It's called I Had To. Feel me? In that song, I'm explaining a lot of things that I had to do to get to where I'm at. A couple of things that, you feel me? Some people feel that they might feel that you could have did, I couldn't, I should have did, not did, or whatever. But I feel that I had to do to get to where I'm at. Is there anything that you feel you had to do to get to where you at?
Yeah, it's a lot of sacrifice. Number one, I had to move around from all the people that I thought that was with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I find out they really wasn't with me, but I know when I pop off, they gonna be trying to act like they with me again.
First call before your mama even called you.
Yeah.
I already hear. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. For real, nigga, for real. That's how them motherfuckers be, nigga. Motherfuckers be on that bullshit and they'll call you before anybody that was actually with you even call you, reach out and congratulate you.
I saw you on MTV.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you getting calls from this nigga, and they like, nah, man. And then, but people don't understand that, so.
Gotta do a dance.
Okay. So, with that, how is that? How do you as an artist get past, the fact of niggas giving the same energy to niggas and still being able to receive? Cause you feel me? That's something that I've noticed a lot. A lot of niggas it'll be easier to cut you off. Say like, fuck, I don't want to go to no show. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go to the studio. Whatever. Soon as you, like I said, on MTV, soon as you fucking DJ Khaled give you a shout out, soon as motherfucking you get whoop-de-whoop in the video or whatever, and then now all of a sudden, man, bro, how you been, man? What you been up to? How do you keep yourself sane? You feel me? Do you still respond when niggas try to hit you up on shit like that, or do you just let certain shit like that just like we passed that? Like, you feel me? Do you still give some niggas that, man, I've been good, shit, how you been, whoop de whoop, or do you just, shit, nigga, you left me on red, I read it. Nigga, you know I read this bitch. I ain't finna hide it, I read this bitch. Nigga, you see it, I'm good. I ain't even gotta tell you, nigga, you see it. That's why you hit me up. Or do you just feel, still entertain the fact that, because at the end of the day, these was homeboys. These was, they was people that, niggas felt, somewhat close to us. So, how do you deal with that? Because that's a level and a learning experience, and a lot of people, that's a difficult thing to get from people. So how is that something that you deal with?
Life too short to hold grudges, man. And I can entertain it, but to a certain extent. Like I know you and all, but like in terms of like us kicking it and all that extra shit, like sometimes niggas got hidden agendas behind kicking it and shit. So like I'm still me. I'm still gonna move the same way I've been moving. Ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you for the support, because I still need that, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real. That is true. That's why I say, like, I feel that's a difficult thing, like a lot of people, you sit back, you really when you start doing shit, you really got a dream, and your dream, you really seeing certain people with you, certain people, you feel me, especially when that dream first started, and you see all these people with you, and you like, bro, it's up, and it feel like the closer you get to that dream, the more people is fucking getting away from what you saying, So how do you keep yourself in the mindset that shit, nigga, I gotta keep going, like, you feel me, like, cause, it's a lot, some people that's hard, like, cause shit, you feel like, man, fuck, maybe I'm doing the wrong shit. If nobody fucking with me or whoop-de-whoop, I must be doing the wrong shit. I must be fucking up somewhere or whoop-de-whoop. How do you get yourself to say, man, fuck that? Just like you said, I don't give a fuck what none of them niggas talk about. I know what I'm doing is right. You feel me? How do you still be able to mentally tell yourself that when when you getting into this booth, when you sitting around doing your audio engineering, and you starting to continue your process of being and becoming the person that you're trying to be, how do you block out, all that bullshit that, is constantly going on?
Honestly, it's really just knowing yourself, man, and knowing that you trying to go in this direction no matter what. And a wise person told me, everybody can't go where you go. If you in Def Jam, your partner might not be in Def Jam, but you in that bitch, maybe, but you just gotta keep moving forward, because nobody gonna wipe your ass at the end of the day.
Now that's true. Now that's very motherfucking true. Shit, unless you motherfucking got a good ass motherfucking check waiting for their ass.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't sitting back doing none of that shit.
And a business plan added to it, because I ain't gonna make a move and it ain't gonna make no sense.
So that's a good thing, So how important do you feel the business aspect of this entertainment shit is? Because like I said, I'm starting to get around now. I'm starting to get the feel of a lot of people now. And like I say, some people will have some good talent, but yet still, it's kind of scary when you hear them, because you be like, damn. You already know what you about to do. First person tell you, I got this, I got that. You just, Well, how long did it take you to learn the business side of things, to realize, just like what you said, I'm not putting my name just on anything. I'm not saying, well, was that something that came from before music? Because some people still got morals.
Yeah.
So what was your thing?
Mainly going to school and knowing the art of a contract.
Okay.
Because you gotta know that contracts are involved. There are lawyers, entertainment lawyers, every day working on every big artist music. They gotta, at the end of the day, they have to get their shit registered through BMI. They have to get their shit copyrighted. They have to have their name trademarked. Business is majority of any business, especially music business, is 80% business, 20% talent. Maybe 100% business, 0% talent for some niggas. But it's the main thing. Like, the check is how the world go around. And what brings a check is, valuable. If you bring a check, then you have a business running.